just very grateful to keep doing it in this group.
Is there a sort of a theme or a rally cry that you guys have kind of attached yourselves to now that you get this next chance?
Sorry.
A theme or a rally cry or anything spoken between the teams?
No, not per se. Like really just trying to be grateful to every day we have with each other is a gift. So just trying to be present and, you know, have fun, make the most of it, and yeah, just in the theme of gratitude, I'd say.
Is there kind of a whole other set of emotions I'll have to go through being like, okay, I thought I already have my senior night in the candle.
It's really weird to have closed that book and now like we're back, but I hope for a good crowd, and like we're hyped, like we're very, very excited to play, and yeah, it's gonna be competitive. It's a good team, so it's gonna be weird to have a team that we haven't seen in a while or like ever. So yeah, it's like non-conference, but it's cool. It's exciting.
What do you know about UTSA?
They're athletic, they're competitors, they're good. They're a very good rebounding team. So it will be a good challenge for us. Like I'm very excited. Yeah.
How much time did you guys get off last week? Take the whole week off?
No.
Okay.
No. We started back up on Friday. So we did Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So you've got some
Yeah,
rust
so
out of it.
because we knew we were gonna play something. So yeah, we just kept going and it was good. It was like competitive practices. It was fun.
Did you learn anything new, or was it maybe just old lessons again from the way things ended last week?
You know, we battled. We have to battle for 40 minutes, and that's going to be the case on Thursday. If we can do that, we'll be in a good spot.
Ticket sales bid.
Before they went on sale this season, Arts and Public Festival was over $1,000.
Oh, it's a season ticket holders.
And when I showed up at 9 a.m., there's people waiting for it.
This is sweet. I love all of that.
I don't know how it happened.
What did Taylor say? Long hunters. I don't know what it is. They're really long hunters. I'm not gonna use that. Not spice. Security. Are you not?
I think we're just going to turn it.
Yeah. I feel like this one.
Who's going?
No, I think that's.
No, I saw Noah at the But like, that was
I'm kind of last
kind
minute
of
info.
yeah, I'm sure. What? One of like
Yeah. They're hysterical. I was like trying not to mouth off to the almost administration because it just needs more. And I was like, I will do this.
Seth Johnson and I already bought tickets.
Excited to go. I mean, I think this one my friends are probably
Well, you had a good pathway right now.
yeah, I guess. Unless I was
We might have class, Grace. We might have to get someone else. Where do you want me? This close? Further? What's easy? Looks good. It's not. It's an NIL thing. It's not anything else exciting. But yeah, they got yeah fancy headphones or something. In case you're wondering.
appreciate the player.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
How much of this is another great opportunity for the departing players, and then for the younger players that jump on to next year?
I mean, that's I think exactly what it is. It's just another chance at a week of practice, that you're guaranteed, and then another opportunity to get better. And you have some disappointment in how we finished in Vegas, but at the same time, like it's just you can't dwell on that. So we're just looking forward to. I mean, we have a freshman point guard who any postseason opportunities that she can get, I think, is going to help her in the future. We have some other young players who haven't played impactful minutes in postseason, and postseason is still postseason. And being able to play the game here at our home gym is something that we love. We love being here, and we love having our fans here. And so I think that once you get past, which we are well past now, I think you have a little bit of time to dwell on the end, but then you have to move forward. And I think once you get past that, and you're in the stage we are now, we're just excited for more days where I get to coach those guys, where they get to play with each other. They're each other's best friends, and so I just think the more time you can spend with the people who you love, the better off you are.
What do you know about UTSA?
They're really good. They're really physical. They're a great rebounding team. They're aggressive defensively. They press and trap and make it difficult for the offense. Offensively, they have they're like us in that they have the conference player of the year on their team, and Jordan Jenkins is a really good player. She's able to score all three levels. Their bigs work well together. Their guards make it difficult on offense because they put foul pressure on you. They drive it to the basket. Some of them can shoot it well. So a pretty well-rounded team. That's where we're at right now. They're different than some of the teams in our conference, but there are similar parts. There are some teams in our league that play with two forwards. There are some teams that pressure you. So it's kind of like an amoeba of some different teams that we have played this season.
What were the conversations like just around, deciding to move forward with another tournament, or was that never?
No, I don't think that was a consideration. I think we weren't sure. This is our first time in this tournament. It's pretty new, and so we weren't sure initially. I thought that we would be invited to something. Our net is a little bit lower than it has been, or quite a bit lower than it has been in the last few years. But so I wasn't 100% sure on that. But once we found out that there's an AQ for the conference champion if they don't make the NCAA tournament, we were excited and ready to, weren't sure if we would get to be here, if we had to go on the road or what was going to happen, but we were excited to be in the next thing. So got a little bit of rest and then trying to get back after it a little bit and see if we can get any better before our next game.
Saying goodbye to the senior class has obviously been pretty emotional. What was it like to find out that you get to play one more game here in the kennel together?
They're pretty excited. I mean, I've been crying all week. I don't know why. I'm trying to blame medicine, but cancer, but I don't actually have cancer anymore. So I think it must be just the fact that they're a meaningful bunch. And just today we said the last group was special, just like this group is special, just like the next one is going to be special. But I think having 5 seniors it's a lot, you know what I mean? And what they've gone through individually and collectively, we've talked a ton about it, but I think it's starting when you know that it's getting towards the end, whenever that will be. Now we have certainty that whenever we don't play well again, it's going to be the end. And I think that's just a hard piece to swallow. So I think we're both happy, but also you can just taste that we're in March now. And so let's be our best for as long as we can so that we can just keep doing this.
As I think back to the game in Vegas, there were just so many things you guys did well in that game. One, to get you back into the game, and the defense was pretty solid most of the game. What do you take from that?
Well, I just think, we are capable. We're a very capable defensive team. We're a capable offensive team. We do need people to execute, and you got to execute out of your comfort sometimes. So the best offensive players do have to guard sometimes, and the best shooters do have to guard, and we have to, the ones that can guard everybody, we need you to make some lay-ins, get some boards, you got to do something else. And so I think that's a piece. I think a piece is that together, when we do things together by committee, we're better. It takes the pressure off any one player. Those are some of the things. But I think it's the same story that we talked to ourselves about earlier in the conference season, where we were saying, you guys, we can be pretty darn good. We can also struggle, but we can be pretty darn good if we're firing on all cylinders, and I think that's a positive thing that we just got to figure out how to everybody give their best effort. And if it doesn't go our way, how are we going to respond to that next play? Let's be short-sighted and move on quickly, because whoever moves on and responds well to the mistakes that are made is likely going to be the one who ends up on top in the end.
2 common opponents between you guys, Stanford and Rice. But you're not the same team that played those teams back in November and early December.
No, and I think Rice is a little bit different now. They end up getting one of their players back UTSA had to play them with a forward that we didn't have to play against, and then they played Stanford in a time where, again, it was around the same time, but we were different than we were. So I think that just you can see the challenges from each team, and so you can see how the other team responded to those. But yet not overly helpful in who the common opponents are, because again, they're a league opponent for them who they fight back and forth with all the time. They're the team that our team is unfamiliar with. We got Stanford, but then our Stanford situation was a total cluster. We were without a couple
and they
of
were a little motivated too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think not overly helpful in regards to that. Sometimes it's more helpful. Okay.
All right.
And they went to lift. So
What's
is that okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
just,
I
did
think
you guys need anyone else?
I think
or
I'm okay.
just-
okay.
Yeah, I think I'm
Okay,
good.
because Bree had class and
Yeah.
whatever. So okay.
All good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
guys.